Good evening, everyone. Good evening to all of you beautiful souls who feel on their intuition level that there's so much more to our existence than mere material and a physical one. My name is Olga, and every Friday and Wednesday I'm reading messages from Cosmic Christ. Although I did not receive them myself personally, I was blessed enough in my life to meet very, very beautiful soul. I guess you can call it prophet. Her name is Yelena Novosvit. She is the one who hears him through the gift of clairaudience. The series of life events have led her to be connected with such high spirit. And is not that she was trying to go for it herself. All she did is had eternal love and felt closeness with the Master, closeness with this high spirit of Christ. And after a series of life events, she began to hear him. He did not reveal her for quite some time whose voice she's hearing. And one day when he did tell her, she couldn't believe it, and she actually even dropped unconscious on the floor from shock. Anyways, these messages are from Cosmic Christ, and whatever religion you're from, whether you believe it or not, just hear the message out, and I know you will feel the truth in it. Today's message is going to be about the birth of a human being, and it will be interesting because the Christ is going to talk about soul and the spirit. And as always, I will give my intake on that after I'm done reading the message. The birth of a human being. The birth of a human being occurs through incarnation in a material body. A living being breathes, cries, and craves for food. What about the soul? What about a soul and the spirit? How are they revealed in a human being? What do they crave for? Being born, a human being receives from the Creator their immortal soul. This is the energy of life and love. But there is also an immaterial form of existence. It has gradations, ranks, and spheres of habitation. The life of a physical body is discontinued because a biological structure has its term and potential for existence. The processes in the human organism have their sequence or alteration, and the period when the renewal of cells stops and the moment of transition begins. There is an immortal beginning in you because two halves of a single whole are joined in you at this moment. It is your soul, your personality, the conscious particle of a body, and your spirit, your individuality, your cosmic manifestation. Are they always joined together? Do they always form a single whole? Not always, because your soul is the new that your spirit will take after the incarnation. The spirit is what has already been incarnated in the worlds, what has attainments, and the memory of the past incarnations. That has the higher self, the cosmic consciousness, and the self, awareness in the world of the cosmos. A majority has a favorable joining because a soul that is constant with the spirit is chosen. Frequently, an outward appearance also corresponds to the general vibrations of the spirit and its memory, because the spirit has energy potential and can influence an earthly soul. I am talking about highly evolved spirits, about high incarnations. I am talking about those who have come down here voluntarily and have assumed a material body to begin their work, fulfill the planned mission. There are different spirits who come here from different worlds and spheres with different tasks and goals. A soul develops according to the cosmic law and the earthly law of free will. It can prevent a spirit, a soul's highest cosmic particle, from revealing or opening itself. It can reject a spirit with its deeds and thoughts, thereby expelling a spirit from a body, and thereby not allowing it to be revealed to the world in necessary qualities. Yes, it happens. The lowest form of human nature wins. Everything earthly draws and attracts to itself. All the highest seems unreal and unable to work. This is a common picture we see. A lot of spirits' incarnations remain unrealized because of the impossibility of balance and contact between soul and the spirit. Everything I'm doing now as a teacher enables the opening of your soul and harmonious connection with your spirit. Everything I'm telling you now is not simply information, but rather teachings for the soul, which I'm trying to open up. I want to give your spirit an opportunity to reveal itself. Open new opportunities for this. This is the work at the consciousness level. This is much more serious than mere information. This is the removal of all blocks and social influences that prevent you from perceiving life differently and freely and feeling the new that is coming. It is necessary to remove all external influences of your soul, everything petty and shallow. Behold the spirit in yourself. Let it reveal its highest potential. Don't imprison it in the soul as you have the key. Let your highest divine particle become revealed in you. So be it. Christ the Teacher, November 27th, year 2001. I would like to share with you guys what Yelena have taught me, and something that she has written already, a whole book consisting of messages and all related to the spirit and the soul. I haven't gotten to it yet, but I can't wait to read it. There Christ reveals how soul is actually born, how it's made, and what is spirit. And imagine a whole book on it. All of us usually have just a little bit of information here and there about it, but our Savior, our teacher, will give us much more information about it, and has given already, but the book is in Russian and I haven't gotten to it yet. But Yelena has shared with me some stuff. So just so you know, guys, your every incarnation you receive excuse me, new part of soul, new soul. The soul is an immortal, it's a particle, it's an energy. Aside from a soul, you have a spirit, which is your higher self. So every incarnation you receive new substance, which is a soul. You come to earth, you gain experience, you learn, and you come back, and the soul joins with the spirit. Now, sometimes what can happen is the soul can get influenced too much by the earthly negative manifestations. In that case, spirit has a right to reject the soul, but the soul will not be hanging around in the nowhere, or just in neutral position. In order for the spirit to reject the soul, that soul has to really turbid itself with a very dark energy. Those are the people who have maybe killed, heavily harmed others, that have let the darkness in their soul. So in this case, spirit can reject the soul, and this soul joins the opposite forces. It not joins, it will be claimed by opposite forces. And before you guys make any decision, whether will make any bad decisions in life or start to go through the path, get on the path of the badness, darkness, harming people, lying to people, right? I just want to remind you that remember that dark forces, there is no free will. You will be subservient, is that, I don't know if that's the right word, but kind of like a slave. You will be under their command, no matter how you feel. And when it comes to God, when it comes to life, it's a free will. You're free. So I went a little bit sidetracked, but I wanted to let you guys know what happens to the souls that choose the path of descent. So yes, you receive every lifetime you receive new substance, which is called the soul. You gather the experience, and you bring it back to your spirit. You join with the spirit, and spirit is the one who keeps all of the information about past and former incarnations. So also Christ, he was talking in this message about that soul can reject the spirit, right? And I guess sometimes time after time we can feel it within ourselves. It may not be so severe that spirit fully leaves the body, but we have moments where we're supposed to do something, and there's something inside quietly tells us to do it this way, the right way. But then the louder voice goes like, no, I don't want to do it like that. I'm gonna do it like this. I don't care if I'm gonna, hurt someone, I'm gonna get money or something. It didn't happen to me, but in general, I'm giving you an example. That's when the soul rejects the spirit. It's not just your mind, it's not just your brain, it's the soul. So make sure you take a good care of it. You enrich it with a wonderful, beautiful light, full of light experiences, and bring it back to your spirit. Join it with your spirit. This will be it for today, guys, and thank you all of you who have supported me today and listened to the message. And again, if you didn't get a chance to listen to the full message, or if you find it on YouTube, or if you forward it to your friend, you can find all of the messages on our page, Messages to an Awakening Humanity, Messages to Awakening Humanity. That's the page on Facebook. And the book that I'm reading from the messages is called Cries, Messages to an Awakening Humanity, a Living Word. This book is not available for public yet, but soon will be. For now, stay tuned. Thank you everyone, and have a good night.